What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Full on rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Eternal devastation! Crush!
In here! Look sharp!
Eternal devastation!
Aim for the weak point!
Flaming meteor! Double demon fang!
Sighted! And again! On guard! Stay still,
It's all mine!
Nurture!
Burn in hell!
Let them piercing roar! Deal for! I never miss!
Ready and
Into the wind!
Dragon!
Armor won't save you!
Sealed!
Now or never.
Gravitas Laser!
In a bind?
Mega Ray! Tiger Blade!
Astro Art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Thunder
Double
Field!
demon fang! Crush!
More where that came from!
Eternal devastation!
Sleep well!
Take this!
Glacier
You're finished!
Never get by me! Freeze Florida! You like to handle?
Eat dirt!
This one's mine! In here! I'll heal you all! More for the stockpile! Crescent Moon! Healing Circle!
Eternal devastation!
Thunder Field! Crescent Moon!
Try this!
Ready and ready!
In here!
Armor won't save you!
Into the
Here
shadow!
I
I'll be
come.
saving this
You're
one!
finished! Crush!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hear me! Flame
Take
of
this.
Fury!
It's over!
I never miss! Look sharp! Lightning Orb!
I'm not
Never
done!
off! There's something in the tower!
Hey, hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
Here I come!
Glacial Punch!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
This time!
Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you! Ignite! Here I come! Eternal devastation! Here I come! I owe you one.
Here, let me help!
Guardian Shield! I'm ready to go! Take this!
Here's a healing
Far
arm!
enough.
I'll flash you!
I owe you
Take
one for
this!
that.
It's over!
Their arts were interrupted.
Not a chance! I'll not try harder!
Annihilation! Photon Blast! Dance in the wind!
This one's mine.
Photon Lightning Condemn! Thunder Blade!
Thanks!
Down. Your arm.
Crush!
I never miss!
Thanks!
It's time! Can't get out of this!
Not today! Escape!
Healing from the wind!
Appreciate the help.
Air thrust! Mega Ray!
Take this! Crush!
Annihilation!
Eternal devastation!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Hawk!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Arch Tiger Blade! Not on my watch!
It's over!
Healing Circle!
Thanks, Shion. Look sharp.
A lightning orb!
Thanks!
Armor won't save you!
Raging
Take
Cascade!
this!
Mine!
Eternal devastation!
Take this.
Tiger
Blade.
Gemini Hawk!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning Invincible! Lightning! Raging Cascade! I'm all stocked up! Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Not a chance!
Glacial Shield!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher.
You're mine! It's on! You're finished! Ignite!
Reload! Wind Astral
No further! Take this!
This one's mine.
Great!
Healing Circle! Let the Martian handle this!
I owe you one! I'm not done!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Searing Blast! Dance in the
Here I
wind!
come!
Ready and ready!
I can carve through armor! Lewis!
Heal you all!
Brace up! Come on!
I'm almost impressed.
My brain's coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. Here's a healing
Eternal Devastation! Dragon Swarm! Try harder! Not a chance! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Finish! Eternal Devastation!
Glacial
Take
Recon.
this!
Here's the evil.
You're finished! This
swing
one's all
over.
mine! Burn in hell! Prepare to be sealed!
Here's a healing arm.
Can't get out of this!
Can't be swallowed.
Here I come!
Tunnel. Photon Blast. There. Go. Photon Blast. Dance in the wind. In here. Fury. Burning. Murder the stop.
No escape.
Confiscated.
It's over!
Piercing roll!
Photon Blast. Jolene. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Here's a
Not
healing
a
arm.
chance! Here I come!
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
You're mine!
Ready to go!
You're finished! It's time! Burn in hell! Wait! Something's happening!
They fuse together?
I won't lose. Not now, not
The
ever!
wind. This one's mine. In here. And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Take this!
Piercing roll!
Crush! Take this!
Healing circle.
Can't get out of this!
Appreciate the help.
I'm not done! Eternal Devastation! Dragon Swarm!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
I owe you one! Here I come!
Nothing gets by
It's on! Not today!
I don't have much left.
It's over! Crush! I owe you one! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
It's in the sky, it's mine.
Explosive ring!
Where are you going?
Try harder! Not a chance!
Take that! Here's a healing arc in the wind!
Anything in armor is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
Not in your dreams! Annihilation!
No further!
Mega Ray!
Here I come!
Look sharp!
Dragon
Lightning
Swarm!
orb!
Look sharp!
That's it.
You're mine! It's on! Eternal Devastation!
Tiger Blade.
No escape!
Dance in the wind!
Going in.
Dragon Swarm!
Flaming meteor.
Try this!
I'll heal you all!
Explosive ring!
Dance in the wind!
Tiger Blade. Appreciate the help.
Lightning condensed! Thunder blade!
Appreciate the help.
Eternal Devastation!
Glacial Warrior.
I'll smash you!
Annihilation!
Leave the sword to me.
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Shield at me.
Here's the evil!
Dragon
Breaking
Swarm!
storm! Go! Freeze Lancer! Here's the nice...
Lunar Rongo!
Right!
You're finished!
Eat dirt! I never miss! Thunder
Here I
field!
come!
Lightning! Rain
It's
of
on!
I'm out of ammo!
Not today!
Stuffed up! Mega Ray! Breaking storm! Annihilation! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
He must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah. She's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Shion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Voron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life from your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shield, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power brings upon you.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you. The flame inside me yearns to be
Radiant
let
storm!
free! You picked
Tiger
the wrong
Blade!
fight!
Close fight!
Strike!
Look sharp!
Healing
Eternal
circle! Stay
devastation!
still!
Crush!
Going in!
Stay! Go! Radiant rain!
How about some of this?
Confiscated!
Blaze Arrow!
Go
Tiger Blade!
More without
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
Take
this! Try harder!
In here!
Not a chance!
Shout it on!
Take this!
Just won't stay still. If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
It's over!
Seal!
Take this.
You
can't get out of this.
It's over! Eternal devastation!
Going in!
Try this!
No!
Did we get him?
He's open. Let's go.
Hurricane strike!
Eternal devastation!
Raging cat arch field! Sleep now!
I owe you one. This one's all mine!
An astral light?
I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Is that it?
Take this!
Mega ray! I'm ready!
This one's mine!
What's he planning?
Damn it! It's too fast!
This looks bad.
back.
We gotta stop
Flip it
it.
up.
Take this!
Steel force!
Crush!
Ready and ready.
Here goes!
I'll smash you.
Hurricane
This is over.
You're mine!
Glacial
Dragon
spear!
Swarm!
Here's the evil!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying yet.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Raging cat!
This is over.
Flame of fury!
Eternal devastation!
Here's the evil!
Ignite!
Look sharp!
Flame blaster energy!
Tiger Blade!
Can't get out of this.
Hurricane strike!
Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp!
I owe you
Going
one.
in now!
Take this!
I'll
about
be saving
some of
Tiger
this?
Blade! Confiscated!
Just like that.
Eternal
This
devastation!
one's mine!
It's go time.
Take this.
I won't save you.
More without
You're mine!
Hurricane
Devastation!
Look sharp!
Now this is enjoyable. Fool.
Try harder!
This one's mine!
Here I come!
Far enough.
Eternal devastation!
Entertain me.
Burn!
What's wrong?
Raging cascade!
Take this. Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Here's the evil!
Here I come! Crush!
Bring this!
No further!
That's far
You're
enough.
mine!
Ready!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
This is over.
Try harder! Now! Take this! Hurricane Rondo!
Ready and ready.
How about some of this?
Now you see what I can do. Can't get out of this.
Finish!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Got him.
It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over?
What?
Who do you think you are?
No, that's... How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign.
That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is forbidden. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked for the rules.
No one did.
What do I care? Your want. You are but a mote of dust in the... light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from Siren.
This one's mine!
Unleash lightning.
Save you! Can't get out of this!
Here I come.
Here, let me help!
Look the ring.
Hurricane Dave!
Thanks.
Go in!
I can erase that.
Stop it!
Here I come.
Hurricane Foot!
It's over.
This one's mine!
Unleash
Where did
lightning.
that came from? Hurricane Foot!
Here I come.
We can't stop! Hurricane Eagle! Thunder Beam! Freeze Laser! Crocodile!
Unleash lightning.
Gale Force!
It's on. I owe you one. Not today. All
It's
time.
Shield! Lightning Orb!
No further. Unleash lightning.
This one!
On guard!
Mega Ray!
Now you see what I can do!
Annihilation! Without in your dreams!
Far enough!
Where are you going?
I owe you one.
Going in! Glacial Spear!
Total
Hurricane
devastation.
Freeze Laser!
Excelsior.
Tunnel!
Here I come.
Dragon
Unleash lightning. Dragon
Going in! Back into the
Prepare to be
Here
seized.
goes! Take this! There!
Wretched worms. No!
Everyone together!
I'll shoot him down!
It's on.
This one's mine!
Try this.
We natural energy! Lightning again!
Tiger Blade!
Do it!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. Know your place.
Ready and rare!
Mega
Now
Ray!
you see what I can do! In a vine,
Kneel before your sovereign.
This one's mine! Raging Action!
Your life is here.
look sharp! He's about to attack! Yeah! We need to stop him! On guard!
I am the true sovereign. All others shall be banished.
Here goes! Radiant Spear!
My turn. Take it. I'm not done.
Lightning
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
Air Drop! Here's a healing! Look sharp!
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that!
Not today!
Take this!
Into the
Dragon Swarm! I can carve through one!
This
In a vine?
I shall be the ruler of all. You'll pay for that!
Dragon Swarm!
Try this!
Explosive ring!
Die!
I'm nearly done for.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling. To me.
I owe you one for that.
You're mine!
In a vine?
I'm all stuffed up. Thunder Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm! I shall erase everything!
Not on my watch!
You're finished!
Hurricane Strike!
Dragon
Heal!
Swarm!
Lightning
this.
Attack!
Ready as rain! Let me see what I can do!
Eat this!
Tiger Blade! Hurricane Strike!
You're finished!
I'm gone!
Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What do you think you can do? This guy's still standing?
Throne! Everything finally belongs to me! I have seen the powers. Moves over and crushes those all in his feet. Are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renaissalma.
So, now we put Xian's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shia. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Xion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Course! Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over? No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renis Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food. But there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well...
Hey.
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just damage from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Volrun soldiers. Watch yourself.
I never miss! Lightning to catapult! Thunder blade!
It's over!
Here!
Double Demon Fang!
In a vine?
I'll use you all the way! This'll come in handy. Healing circle! Leave the enemy's arts to me!
Armor won't save you! No complaints here!
This one's all mine! Ignite!
Freeze Lancer! Hold on there! Here I come!
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
In an instant!
Impact Block!
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.